language is discussed about the language. Generally, we say language will start with the importance is alphabets. Or if you want to go to Spain, you have to learn the Spain. If you want to get admission and you continue your course in Germany, you have to first of all you have to pass the language German. So that type of adaptability we have to be. First of all, we have to be create ourselves. That is the first success of our research. Or we generally will say I belongs to South, or I belongs to Tamil Nadu, or I belongs to UP and Bihar. So we born in our language, it's English, so Hindi. We don't know Tamil or Malayalam. I belongs to Kerala. My mother tongue is Malayalam. But this adaptability is important. I still join here as a North Indian, so I have to learn Hindi, I have to learn Urdu, I have to learn the language which is different with method of शॉर्टकट भी आपके पास जो आपका टॉपिक है जो आपको बेस्ट आप कर सकता है आप देखिए और जगह पर कैसे रिसर्च हो रहा है वहां पर ट्रेडिशनल हटके क्या व्हाट द पीपल आर डूइंग इट हाउ दे डूइंग द इनोवेटिव आइडियाज हाउ दे थिंकिंग आउट ऑफ द बॉक्स दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव टू थिंक आवर यंग जनरेशन not the traditional way what everybody is doing taking 2-3 variables and doing the research. It's not like that. Okay, you have that government is NEP saying you go for the multidisciplinary research. Now the colleges are going to convert into multidisciplinary centers. Okay, do the multidisciplinary research, interdisciplinary research. At next level class, which we are discussing about how to do the multidisciplinary research. What the research changes which are adapting in our research approach. That is the best practice of who is doing it. Now we will be able to get it easily. अभी कोई टेंशन कोई परेशान नहीं है आपको बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस कहाँ पर हो रहा है इंटरनेट सब सर्च करिए आपको लॉ डिपार्टमेंट में लॉ में क्या बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस हो रहा है मैनेजमेंट में क्या प्रैक्टिसेस है और जो यूनिवर्सिटीज है हार्वर्ड ऑक्सफोर्ड जिस तरह यूनिवर्सिटीज में क्या क्या किस तरह का उनका रिसर्च हो रहा है आपको विद इन सेकंड्स यू विल गेट इट यू आर सिटिंग इन नोएडा and you are able to catch what the Harvard people are doing it. It's in everything in your fingertips. But thing is that we are not spending the time. We don't have that interest to do that. Or we take it granted, or we will be going to be a doctor of the years. So such type of workshop is intended to change that mentality. Okay, then C is competency. Shamata. Everybody is competent. We are not utilizing what the capacity which you are having. Each and everybody sitting here, they have everybody's uniqueness. Everybody having their competency. So, आपको ढूंढना है, तो क्षमता आपको ढूंढना है, कौन सी एरिया में कॉम्पिटेंसी है, उसी एरिया पर रिसर्च करेंगे. ऐसे नहीं आपको सुपरवाइजर ने सजेस्ट किया और अपना सीनियर ने किया है, और सुपरवाइजर having some limited variables. ऐसे नहीं है. आप अपने competency you do it with full effort, with full efficiency. And therefore, every series is direction. Most of the researchers don't have direction, proper direction. Topic, they will take it, not as a good topics to select, but I don't know direction. Most of the people are doing the literature review after completing the research. They prepare a hypothesis after completing the research. For such type of things, direction is, they are lacking the direction. Maybe we are not getting proper direction, so maybe the supervisors are not getting able to guide the students properly, or the students are not giving interest for that. Whatever it may be. But you should have a proper direction, proper one direction. This is very limited command, like now you need to direction. And that direction should get proper way. So what I feel, such a workshop, which are not give such general information, general knowledge about the research, which will be useful. I congratulate you once again. You have joined this workshop and we should convey this message to others. Should adopt such type of things which are not getting of the classes. Okay, I hope this participant, those who are here, they will take something or they should have some takeaway from you. Those which will be helpful for them in the research and finally for publications and finally it will be gaining the benefit of our institution. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for inciting us. May I now invite our chief guest, Registrar Gautam University, Dr. Vishwas Tripathi, to enlighten the gathering.
A very good morning to you all. Guest of honor of today's event, Professor Nausad Ali from Aligarh Muslim University. Dean Academics, Professor N.P. Malkania ji. Dean School of Logistics and Government, KTK. Dean School of Business Studies, Professor Shekhar Anand. Deputy Library, Dr. Maya. And Director, Bharat Digital Academy, Faculty members of the School of Logistics and Government School, and dear students. At the outset, I would like to convey my best wishes and I would like to congratulate the organizing committee for this 3-day workshop on modern trends in research technology. This kind of workshop have their special significance in the sense that there will be exchange of ideas, research scholars will get benefit, because nowadays research methodology, how one should pursue the research has become very, very important. And it's part of your curriculum also if you join PhD. Before me, Professor Malkania, Dr. Nivedi, and Professor Nausad Ali, they discussed on certain aspects. Some of the aspects which are very close to my heart, but I would not like to divert from the main topic of today's discussion, that is modern trends in the research methodology. I'll take it second. So, research methodology. Research methodology is all about how you intend to pursue the research in a systematic, planned way to address your research problem. This is all about your research methodology. This has been earlier also. Of late, it is talked a lot about the research methodology, practicing ethics, research paradigm, the modern trends, the techniques. So the important aspect is that you should not only have methodology or technique of research, rather, before selecting that technique, you must have to have a rationale behind why you are choosing a particular technique, why you are following a particular pattern, a particular method in order to achieve your goal, in order to achieve your objectives. So in research, the very journey starts with identifying the problem. The problem is, I don't mean the problems of the real life. In real life, you don't want to encounter the problem, but in research, you select a problem. So, identify the problem of your research, the topic where you want to pursue research. Here, I would like to agree with what Professor Nausad Ali said. The research is something which cannot be imposed on anyone. This is something which should come from out of your heart, out of your passion. Unless you love something, some topic, you will not be able to do it. I still remember when I was pursuing my research in AIMS, there was one co-receptor of HIV, and the picture was not clear that whether this co-receptor will be fruitful for the researchers of the HIV in terms of publication, in terms of their career, or not. But I and my senior did 3 months of review literature work and we selected. Just because we were very curious to know how this co-receptor is doing. And you will be surprised to know that the first paper came that was of 11.5 impact. So the idea is, I'm giving just one example of my career because I know what I did. There could be several many other examples, similar type. The idea is that you must have interest in your research area. That is the prerequisite. That is the first and foremost thing. Once you have identified the problem, normally what happens in the research? Again, I'll agree with the Professor Balgania कि सच तो कड़वा होता है. So the grim realities are there. 50% of us choose the topic which have been imposed by our supervisor. And the problem is not with the supervisor. I have been a teacher and I know my colleagues, almost every faculty wants to pursue a research in an innovative field. He wants to publish paper, he wants that his career should. But the students want that the topics will be given by the supervisor. So 50% of the case is this. So what you should do, my request is that you should choose a topic which you like to know. Because if there will be some thrill, some enthusiasm in that research, the journey will go a long way. Second thing, once you have identified the problem, how to address that problem? One has to be very, very meticulous in selecting the research problem. I don't know much about the humanities research, but yes, I can say with a very emphatic tone that in sciences, the selection of the problem, the identification of the problem is very, very important. If you have not properly done that exercise of previous 6 months, if you have not done literature review work, in all the good institutes earlier, for initial 6 months, it is advisable that you should go through all the review papers available in your field, wherever you want. So that you must have an idea what has been done, what has not been done, where are the loopholes, where are those loopholes which needs to be plugged, and how you will go ahead. So once you select a problem, be very meticulous in selecting your problem. That what if, think of the unforeseen situation also. What if your paper gets published? Your work should not be blocked. So you must have some digression lines also, so that you can go ahead with those lines. Once you have identified the problem, you have chalked out your strategy. Then comes the role of keeping yourself updated. Updation means in our science laboratory, every day when we enter in the lab, the very first thing that we are supposed to do in almost all the good labs is you have to open the permit of your research. What has been done yesterday? So you have to keep yourself abreast with the current developments in your field. And that is inevitable. Without that, you cannot do it. So identification of the problem, checking out your strategy, keeping yourself abreast with your topic, interacting with your supervisor. These are all part of your research. Now coming to the modern trends in the research methodology. We are fortunate enough that now we are having a lot of platforms which provide us almost every day's development in your research. You want to search what has happened last day in your field, you will come to. So once the problem is identified, and once you are through with your topic, then what you need to do? You need to divide your work into different parts, chapters, whatever you say. And then each work, how it is going to be fruitful in terms of publication, that also needs to be taken into consideration. See, no matter what we see, in the field of research, your only mark sheet is your number of publications. Wherever you go, it is asked. You cannot deny this fact. Coming to the ethical concerns, what Professor Balgania was saying, yes, it's a very serious concern. NEJ, New England Journal of Medicine, is a very reputed journal. And that journal's report says that out of the total medical research which is published across the world, 47% of the data is not reproducible. 47% रिसर्च, अगर आप 100 रिसर्च पेपर पढ़ते हो तो 47 पेपर ऐसा है जो कहीं न कहीं उसमें कुछ मैनिपुलेशन है. And just remember the situation of the corona. Agar Harvard में, NIH में, everywhere, if they are doing the world-class research, even till date, we are not able to identify a single drug which is acting against the corona. When the whole world was finding itself under a cloud, nobody was knowing how to go ahead. At that time also, these all researchers, I should not say I am also part of that, but these all researchers kept on confusing the people. Remember your SCQ. Only 49 patients clinical data was circulated across the newspapers, and based on that, 16 countries they imported SCQ. And later on it came कि इसका कोई effect नहीं. Think of the remdesivir. Remdesivir आया, people मतलब remdesivir के लिए बड़े-बड़े अप्रोच आते थे कि remdesivir की एक इंजेक्शन ले. And that too, you will be surprised to know that this remdesivir injection created lot of problems instead of solving the problem. So why I am saying, because Corona period we all have seen, ये 2-3 साल पुरानी बात. Had our research been ethically followed, had we practiced all these things, whatever is taught in the research methodology and whatever we ought to do as a researcher, this kind of situation had never been. So once your research is followed by the ethical practices, then only your research is worth of something for the society, or for the people, or for your country, wherever you are residing, or whatever kind of topic you are choosing, depending on it. So the research methodology per se and organizing this kind of workshops is very significant in this sense. Now we are armed with several recent technologies, be it artificial intelligence, be it mixed method of learning, be it digital platforms. So all those parts are included and they all assist us in improving our research methodology. In sciences, if you have some specific kinds of software, you can predict the behavior of a drug. Of course, that's only prediction. In realistic terms, you have to do the experiment. But so all these modern trends, when you are armed with, you are equipped with artificial intelligence, digital platforms, with the internet. So all those things are helpful in adding value to your research. But at the same time, they are dangerous too. In bioinformatics, a lot of researches are done, which are done only in the computer. We get publications also. But those drugs, they never get translated to the patient. So the very purpose is deficient, the very purpose is missing. So this is all about your research methodology, and this is the message which I want to convey to all the researchers, research students, PhD students. Now coming to another topic, I'll take 2-3 minutes on that also. Divedi told that he learned in Bhojpuri, Hindi. I also belong to the same region. That's how we grow. Bhojpuri and then English, Hindi, then English. The most embarrassing situation is, I think here the students of law. The fundamental problem in our society is that we have linked person's performance with English speaking ability. So English, speaking in English has become a skill. If you are appearing an interview and if you are fluent in English, you are definitely having an edge over the other candidates. That's the primary impression about you. The very first impression of the selection committee. Now coming to your field, you all are from the law. If is good at speaking English, if he knows how to play with the words, if he is able to convince the front person and your lordships on rebels, so definitely in a successful life. Yesterday only I was discussing with Honorable Justice PK's class. Why can't we do it in Hindi? Of course, there will be a hesitation. You know? Whenever you take a new decision, lot of struggle is there. But yes, this is very much possible. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि एक ऐसा एडवोकेट हो जिसको आपकी रूलिंग्स की आइडिया हो, उन रूलिंग्स में लॉ पॉइंट्स क्या है उसका आइडिया हो, लेकिन वो एक्सप्रेशन की प्रॉब्लम है. So that expression problem should not be a barrier in his profession. And vice versa is also true. English को इतनी बड़ी लैंग्वेज नहीं है. I still remember one of the Buddhist studies student. I was asking him, कि you all are learning Hindi. So what would be your comment on Hindi? He said such a very difficult language. English is much easier than. And forget about Sanskrit. One can't even think of. तो ये जो लैंग्वेज की बैरियर है, प्रॉब्लम इसमें दूसरी है. आप अपने फंडामेंटल्स को, अपने आधार को भूलते जा रहे हैं. आप जिस न्यू पे खड़े हो, ये हिंदी, ये तमिल, ये उड़िया, ये आपकी पहचान है, ये आपकी आइडेंटिटी. और जो सोसाइटी अपनी लैंग्वेज को भूल जाती है, जो सोसाइटी अपने इतिहास को भूल जाती है, उसका भूगोल बदल जाता है. Are you getting my point? So that is what is happening. तो हिंदी बोलने में शर्म मत महसूस करिए. हिंदी बोलिए, बहुत प्रभावी तरीके से बोलिए. इंग्लिश भी बर्डन नहीं होना चाहिए. इंग्लिश भी बोलिए. इंग्लिश में क्या है, जहाँ पुट तीनों में चलता है. प्रेजेंट में पास्ट में फ्यूचर और तीनों पार्ट से पुट चल रहा है. तो उसमें कौन सा टेंशन है? तो इंग्लिश आपकी वीकनेस नहीं है. If it is required, you must be fluent with the English. आप इंग्लिश बोलिए, लेकिन अपनी हिंदी को पहचान दीजिए. विश्वविद्यालय शब्द मरना नहीं चाहिए. विश्वविद्यालय शब्द भी जीवित रहना चाहिए. यूनिवर्सिटी भी आनी चाहिए. लेकिन जब आप रिक्शे वाले को बोले कि हमको विश्वविद्यालय ले जाओ, तो आपकी ओर देखिए कहाँ जाना है, और जो आप यूनिवर्सिटी बोले तो आपको पहुंचा दे. तो आपकी भाषा मर रही है, आपका शब्द मर रहा है, आपकी आइडेंटिटी मर रही है. आप अपनी न्यू में गड्ढा खोद रहे हैं. मैं इस नाते बोला क्योंकि धीरे धीरे मेरे दिल के टॉपिक को छू. I must speak. और आप ये महसूस कर रहे होंगे कि पहले मैं इंग्लिश में बोल रहा था और अब मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ. दोनों में दिल से मैं किस में बोल रहा हूँ. तो जब आपके दिल से कोई चीज आएगी ना, तो आपकी ओरिजिनलिटी है. भाषा आपकी पहचान है, आपके समाज को जुड़े रखने की ताकत है. ठीक है, तो बहुत हो गया. So with these words, I once again convey my best wishes to the entire organizing team and to all the researchers, and I'm hopeful that you will learn a lot with this workshop and would try to adopt those practices in your research also. With these words, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us. May I now request Deputy Librarian Dr. Maya Devi to kindly deliver the vote of thanks.
मैडम, एक मिनट बैठे. कोई इंटरैक्टिव कुछ करना कोई चाहता है क्या, क्वेश्चन वगैरह?
So as I told you that this is a workshop, so instead of making it a monologue, let's make it a dialogue. ठीक है? Let's interact with each other. So if you have any question, we have a senior professor like Professor N.P. Malkania, Professor Sweta Anand, Professor Nosad Ali. So you all can ask any question. You all are free to ask.
क्वेश्चन अभी तो वन साइडेड है ना, इधर से चल रहा है, फ्लो हो रहा है. तो उधर से भी फ्लो होने की संभावना है क्या? नहीं.
एक पक्षी की जगह इसको द्विपक्षी करिए, वार्तालाप करिए.
टॉप होना चाहिए, है ना? ऐसा नहीं है.
That's the very purpose of these kind of workshops.
Yes.
हाँ.
लॉ से और कौन से सब्जेक्ट से कनेक्ट करेंगे? बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट सब्जेक्ट है मतलब सारे सेकंड ईयर थर्ड ईयर के बच्चे रिसर्च करते हैं.
बेटा बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन आपने पूछा कि मैं इसमें टच नहीं कर पाई. ये वर्ड नहीं लिया. रिसर्च में इंसुलेटेड बाउंड्रीज हो ही नहीं सकती. अब बैठ जाओ. तो मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी रिसर्च ये एक फैंसी टर्म आ गया, बट रिसर्च किसी डिसिप्लिन में कन्फाइंड नहीं है. अब मैं आपको इसको बहुत सारे एग्जांपल से क्लियर करूंगा। प्रोफेसर बलकानिया हम लोगों से बहुत अधिक एज में है, बड़ा लंबा एक्सपीरियंस है। बहुत सारे रिसर्च प्राइजेस उन लोगों को मिले हैं जो उस फील्ड में रहेंगे। तो एक तो ये हो गया। अब आपके लॉ के फील्ड से क्या जुड़ सकता है? लॉ के फील्ड से बहुत कुछ जुड़ सकता है। when you talk of cyber security, ICT का रिसर्च, ICT people से you can collaborate. When you talk of patent and bioethics, ठीक है, पेटेंट रेजिंग पे या फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्री से रिलेटेड कोई आप लीगल एस्पेक्ट पे टच कर रहे हो, तो देन यू कैन कोलैबोरेट विद द पीपल फ्रॉम द लाइफ साइंसेज, फ्रॉम द बायोटेक्नोलॉजी। If you are working on the competition commission of India related or competition law, you can collaborate with the people of the commerce, you can collaborate with people of management, and so on and so forth. तो रिसर्च की कोई अपनी बाउंड्री नहीं। हम बायोटेक्नोलॉजी का, मैं स्टूडेंट हूँ, बायोटेक्नोलॉजी का टीचर। आज बायोटेक्नोलॉजी के सबसे अच्छे रिसर्च वहां हो रहा है जो लोग साइकोलॉजी वालों से कोलैबोरेट। Nowadays we have a concept that words lecture and medicine, जो मैं आपको शब्द बोलता हूँ वो एक दवा के रूप में काम करती है। डॉक्टर संतोष तिवारी मेरे सामने आए, मैंने बोला आप बहुत स्मार्ट लग रहे हो, बहुत हेल्दी लग रहे हो, बहुत डायनेमिक लग रहे हो। इनके, मैं आपको समझा रहा हूँ, बहुत लेवल की लगी, राइट? तो इनके ब्रेन में तुरंत जो मैं बोलूंगा, हम लोग बायोलॉजी में इसे कहते हैं सिग्नल्स, तो जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ वो इनकी ब्रेन की जो नर्व्स है वो उसको सेंस लेंगी, एंड देन इनकी ब्रेन की नर्व्स इनको बताएंगी कि देयर इज अ गुड फीलिंग। तो इनके ब्रेन में वो एंडोर्फिन रिलीज होंगे और पॉजिटिव, जो जिसको हम लोग कहते हैं पैरासिम्पैथेटिक पाथवे, वो शुरू होगा। तो इनकी बॉडी के इन्फ्लेमेटरी मॉलिक्यूल्स घटेंगे, तो इनकी बॉडी में जो एंजाइटी है, दर्द है, जितनी प्रॉब्लम्स है वो घटेंगी। दैट्स हाउ यू। तो मेरा एक सिंगल वर्ड जिसमें मैंने इनको एप्रिसिएशन दिया, दिस एक्टेड एज मेडिसिन। सिमिलरली कोई से पता कि भाई से नो मैटर हाउ गुड इज ये तो ऐसे है, नेगेटिव है, तो सैडिस्ट है, blah blah whatever. So despite being the fact, whatever is the reality, even if he is not of that kind of the person, but this person, I mean whoever person is there, वो person वो perceive करेगा, and the synthetic nervous system will get activated. So once your synthetic system will get activated, all the inflammatory molecules आपकी body में वो होंगे, और आपकी बॉडी में जो एजिंग प्रोसेस, जिसको आप आजकल एंटीऑक्सीडेंट बहुत सब सुनते हो, तो उसका उल्टा वाला जो होता है, जो आपके अंदर एंजाइटी लाएगा, तो आपका ब्रेन क्या करेगा? ज्यादा से ज्यादा इमरजेंसी हार्मोन डालेगा, बिकॉज इट इज फाइंडिंग इटसेल्फ अंडर अ पैनिक कंडीशन। आप लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा, एक इमरजेंसी हार्मोन होता है इपिनेफ्रिन बोलते हैं, वो आपकी बॉडी में पोर होगा। जितना ज्यादा इपिनेफ्रिन आपके ब्लड में पोर होगा, उतना ज्यादा आपके ब्लड से इंसुलिन घटेगा, उतना ज्यादा आप डायबिटिक होंगे। बड़ा सिंपल चीज है, कोई बड़ी साइंस नहीं है। तो आज ये कंसेप्ट है कि वर्ड्स एक्ट एज एन मेडिसिन। तो यहाँ कौन कौन क्लब हो गए? सारे लाइफ साइंस के बैकग्राउंड के लोग क्लब हो गए, साइकोलॉजी वाले क्लब हो गए, और अगर हमको बायो इन्फॉर्मेटिक्स करना है, इफ आई हैव टू मेक अ डाटा एनालिसिस, हमको ड्रग डिजाइनिंग करनी है, तो वहां कौन सारे लोग आ जाएंगे? सारे आईसीटी वाले आ जाएंगे। हमको अगर सिमुलेशंस करने हैं, कोई एल्गोरिथम करना है, तो सारे इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग वाले, मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग वाले आ जाएंगे। हमको एक्सरे की फिल्म का मेमोग्राफी करना है, तो इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग वाला पर्सन आ जाएगा। तो कोई बाउंड्री नहीं रिसर्च। तो मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी रिसर्च वाज ऑलवेज देयर, इट विल बी देयर, एंड दिस इज द रियलिटी ऑफ रिसर्च। तो वी ट्राई टू कन्फाइन द रिसर्च इन द फील्ड। ठीक है,
सिंपल क्वेश्चन जहां तक लॉ का पॉइंट ऑफ है, जैसे मान लो कि आपको किसी क्रिमिनल के बारे में स्टडी करना है, क्रिमिनल लॉ का पेपर हो गया, जिससे मान लो कि कोई रेप का केस है, कोई मर्डर का केस है, तो आप जानते हो क्रिमिनल लॉ में जो स्टूडेंट होंगे कि इंटेंशन के बिना कोई कार्य अपराध नहीं है। तो इंटेंशन को समझने के लिए आपको एक साइकोलॉजिस्ट मदद कर सकता है। तो आप साइकोलॉजी से जो है आप एक मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी आपका एरिया हुआ, ठीक है ना। जैसे कि लम्ब्रोसो ने कहा कि एक क्रिमिनल की क्या क्या पहचान होती है, जैसे तो उसने कहा कि चेहरा देख करके बता सकता है कि वो क्रिमिनल है। लम्ब्रोसो ने स्टडी किया कि आप क्रिमिनल को कैसे पहचानोगे, पुलिस कैसे पहचानती है, उनको भी साइकोलॉजी पढ़ाई जाती है। तो क्रिमिनल लॉ का रिलेशन होगा साइकोलॉजी से। सोसाइटी में है, साइकोलॉजी से उसका रिलेशन कर सकते हैं, ठीक है ना। सरकार को क्या करना चाहिए, पॉलिटिकल साइंस सिस्टम से, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से उसको जोड़ सकते। तो ये है मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी एरिया कर सकते हैं, इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी कर सकते हैं। तो ये आपका एग्जांपल हो सकता है, ठीक है। थैंक यू। और कोई क्वेश्चन? हाँ,
humanities, subjects of humanities, जब हम एक टॉपिक ढूंढने में आते हैं तो सर स्पेशली ह्यूमैनिटीज सब्जेक्ट्स फॉर एग्जांपल लाइक हिस्ट्री so it becomes very theoretical and it is very expansive. All subjects are very expansive. So sir हम एक macro पूरे subject में से हम एक micro sense में टॉपिक पे कैसे आ सके, उस पे आप अगर कुछ बता सके तो।
जैसे आप हिस्ट्री आप साइड से हो, हाँ, अगर आप हिस्ट्री साइड से हो तो आपको इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी करना है, मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी करना है, तो कोई भी आप टॉपिक ले सकते हो। जैसे आप हिस्ट्री के तो हम नहीं है, लेकिन अगर मान लीजिए कि मुझे हिस्ट्री से कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को जोड़ना होगा, तो फॉर एग्जांपल अगर हम मान लीजिए कि हमको करना है कि ऐसे सुप्रीम कोर्ट में बहुत बॉडी है, जैसे कल जज साहब बोल रहे थे लेक्चर में 4 लाख केसेस पेंडिंग है, तो क्या होना चाहिए, उसको डिस्पोजल होना चाहिए, बहुत जल्दी होना चाहिए, जस्टिस मिलना चाहिए। तो हम ये देख सकते हैं, हमको हिस्ट्री मदद कर सकती है कि मेडिवल पीरियड में क्या व्यवस्था थी स्पीडी डिस्पोजल के लिए, एंशिएंट पीरियड में क्या व्यवस्था थी स्पीडी डिस्पोजल के लिए, वेदों में क्या ऐसी व्यवस्था है, क्या पुराणों में ऐसी कोई व्यवस्था है क्या। तो एंशिएंट, मेडिवल, मॉडर्न कैन हेल्प अस इन डूइंग रिसर्च कि कैसे स्पीडी डिस्पोजल उस समय होता था। तो ऐसा हमने स्टडी किया है कि एंशिएंट सिस्टम में स्पीडी डिस्पोजल जो केसेस बहुत जल्दी हो गए थे, देन एंड देयर होता था। मेडिवल में भी ऐसा किया गया, लेकिन अभी इस समय लेट हो रहा है। तो आप एक ऐसा आप कोरिलेशन कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए सरकार इस तरीके से आप जो है ना अलग अलग चैप्टर बना करके अलग अलग एरिया से आप जोड़ सकते हैं और आप कंसल्ट कर सकते हैं अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट। ठीक है,
हेलो, सो ये जो जो क्वेश्चंस आए इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी, मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी और जो हाउ टू सेलेक्ट द टॉपिक, what you want to ask. So I think this we will discussing this throughout the workshop. We have sessions in detail, so I think I have very detailed discussion on it. Already Rachel service mentioned that. Divya also given answer for that. But the thing is that every items, for example, interdisciplinary research, everything we have specific tools nowadays. How to choose a topic. Okay, now we have in different. Generally, we go for the secondary sources like databases, scopus, science databases, historical database, or psychological databases. So there, from the databases, we'll come to know about what is the latest trend is going on. Okay, so from the trends, we will get the literature. So some literature will feel interested. Okay, this article will be good. Then you go for citation index for that. So you'll get a map of a lot of articles which is related to that area. And there is a map, AI-based mapping softwares are available. You put a key term there, it will give you a direction, the tree will prepare from where you have to go and which article you have to select. From there, you can easily identify, and a small literature review you can make it within an hour. Then you can go for the topic and you keep on working on it. I don't say we will be select the topic, which is whichever Rishas have said. It's very important aspects. So you do the literature review on that and find out what the research you can do. Okay, that way you'll be going to get a good topic. So that area is what he said. Each and every area, which is your interest area, modern history or medieval history or ancient history. So that contemporary areas which is interested. That way you can go to connectivity. So everything now tools are available. We will be discussing all each and every points and each and every things which you have more curiosity. But I appreciate Dr. Tiveji for encouraging you to ask the questions and you are very interested to learn the things and clear the doubts. I think it is very appreciable thing. And I hope this coming sessions will be more interesting. It is like there is a what message which you are going to give. Okay, thank you.
Thank you everyone for making this interactive. May I now request Deputy Librarian Dr. Maya Devi to kindly deliver the voter stand.
Thank you, Mr. Tiwari, for inviting me to deliver vote of thanks. Very good morning and hot greetings to our esteemed guest, Dr. Biswas Tripathi sir and Professor N.T. Makania sir and Professor Nausad Ali sir, respected Dean Dr. Professor Shweta Anand ma'am, School of Buddhist Studies and Civilization, and Dr. Vivek Mishra sir, Dr. K.K. Dwivedi sir, Dean School of Law, Justice and Governance, faculty members, School of Law, Justice and Governance, organizing team, and participants and others who have joined us in this workshop. On behalf of the Bodhisattva B.R. Ambedkar Library and School of Law, Justice and Governance, it is my honor to express my gratitude and sincere thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Ravindra Kumar Sinha sir, for his guidance and support and giving permission to organize this workshop. I extend my sincere thanks to our chief guest, Registrar Sir, Dr. Biswas Tripathi Sir, for taking time from your busy schedule and gracing the occasion with your presence. I also acknowledge my special thanks to our guest of honor, Professor L.P. Malkania, Dean Academics of GVU, and Professor Nausad Ali Sir from Aligarh Muslim University, for accepting our invitation for gracing this occasion with their warm presence. A special thanks goes to Mr. Mohammad Rafiq Ji, Director of Bharat Digital Academy, for collaboration with us for this program and providing financial support for organizing this event. Appreciation, and again thank you Rafiq Ji for your wonderful support for this event. I am also very grateful to Dean Dr. K.K. Dwivedi, School of Law, Justice and Governance, for accepting our proposal to organize this workshop. Thank you, Dr. Kiskan Dwivedi sir, for your support and positive response. I am also grateful to HOD, School of Law, Justice and Governance, Dr. Rama Sharma ma'am, Dr. Mamta Sharma ma'am, Dr. Santosh Tiwari sir, Dr. Prakash Sandilare sir, Dr. Poonam Verma, Dr. Satish Chandra sir, and Dr. Sandra Bhanubharaj sir, and their team for their dedicated work and support for this program. My special thanks goes to Professor Shweta Anand ma'am, Dean School of Buddhist Study and Civilization, and Dr. Vivek Mishra, faculty member of Department of Political Science, for gracing this occasion for their presence. I would like to give very warm regards and wish to acknowledge our sincere thanks to the audience and participants who joined us from their busy schedule and showing their keen interest to learn something. Last but not least, I want to extend a vote of thanks to our organizing team, inaugural team, session chair team, Central Computer Center team, registration team, School of Law staff and library staff, volunteers, students for their support and help for this workshop. I am also thankful to Ms. Nishta Tiwari for anchoring the session. Thank you all of you for becoming a part of this program. Now we moving ahead for tea break. You all are requested to join us for the tea. Thank you everyone. Everyone please.
Yes.